On it.
What is the situation? Shall we go to the hall with you, or shall we wait here? Excellent. Let us go now, then, and see what awaits us there.
So these are our visitors. The ones you told me about, Mother.
Yes, Connor.
And this is the one who defeated my soldiers. The ones I sent to reclaim my village.
Yes.
And now it's staring at me. What is it, Mother? I can't see it well enough.
This is a dwarf, Connor. You've seen dwarves before. We've had them here at the castle.
Had them? For dinner, maybe. Looks like a tough chew. Maybe in a nice stew. Shall I send it to the kitchen, Mother? Definitely.
Connor, I beg you. Don't hurt anyone.
Mother? What's happening? Where am I?
Oh, thank the Maker. Connor, can you hear me?
Get away from me, fool-woman! You are beginning to bore me.
Maker's breath. What has happened here?
Grey Warden, please don't hurt my son. He's not responsible for what he does.
What did you do to Bantake?
Here I am. Here am I.
I like him better this way. No more yelling. Now he amuses me.
Connor didn't mean to do this. It was that mage, the one who poisoned Demon. He started all this. He summoned this demon. Connor was just trying to help his father.
And made a deal with the demon to do so? Foolish child.
It was a fair deal. Father is alive, just as I wanted. Now it's my turn to sit on the throne and send out armies to conquer the world. Nobody tells me what to do anymore.
Nobody tells him what to do. Nobody. Ha 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 ha.
Quiet, Uncle! I warned you what would happen if you kept shouting, didn't I? Yes, I did. But let's keep things civil. This woman will have the audience she seeks. Tell us, woman, what have you come here for?
What is the R aiming?
So you're a concerned well-wisher. Why didn't you say that in the first place? All the sneaking around and killing is so unnecessary. But Father is so very ill. We really shouldn't disturb him. Isn't that right, Mother?
I don't think...
Of course you don't! Ever since you sent the knights away, you do nothing but deprive me of my fun. Frankly, it's getting dull. I crave excitement and action. This woman spoiled my sport by saving that stupid village. And now, she'll repay me.
I sense something growing near.
Be wary. I am better now, I think. My mind is my own again.
Blessed Andraste. I would never have forgiven myself had you died. Not after I brought you here. The fool I am. Please. Connor's not responsible for this. There must be some way we can save him.
You knew about this all along.
Yes. I didn't tell you because I believed we could help him. I still do.
I'm sorry, my lady, but Connor has become an abomination. He's no longer your son.
You! You did this to Connor!
I didn't! I didn't summon any demon! I told you! Please, if you'll let me help!
Help? You betrayed me! I brought you here to help my son, and in return you poisoned my husband?
This is the mage you spoke of? Didn't you say he was in the dungeon?
He was. I assumed the creatures had killed him by now. He must have been set free.
He's no more to blame than you are, lady yourself.
How dare you! If this man hadn't poisoned my husband, none of this would have happened. He should be executed.
Your secrecy made his actions possible, Isolde.
But
I know what you must think of me, my lady. I took advantage of your fear. I'm sorry. I never knew it would come to this.
Well, I shan't turn away his help. Not yet. And if Connor is truly an abomination...
He's not always the demon you saw. Connor is still inside him, and sometimes he breaks through. Please, I just want to protect him.
Isn't that what started this? You hired the mage to teach Connor in secret, to protect him.
If they discovered Connor had magic, then they'd take him away. I thought if he learned just enough to hide it, then...
What are our options?
I wouldn't normally suggest slaying a child, but he's an abomination. I'm not sure there's any choice.
There is another option, though I loathe offering it. A mage could confront the demon in the Fade without hurting Connor himself.
What do you mean? Is the demon not within Connor?
Not physically. The demon approached Connor in the Fade while he dreamt and controls him from there. We can use the connection between them to find the demon.
You can enter the Fade, then? And kill the demon without hurting my boy?
No, but I can enable another mage to do so. It normally requires lyrium and several mages, but I have blood magic.
What difference? What difference does that make?
Lyrium provides the power for the ritual. but I can take that power from someone's life energy. This ritual requires a lot of it, however. All of it, in fact.
So, someone must die? Someone must be sacrificed?
Yes, and then we send another mage into the Fade. I can't enter because I'm doing the ritual. Maybe I shouldn't have said anything. It's not much of an option.
Is there another method?
The power has to come from somewhere, and that means either lyrium or blood.
Then let it be my blood. I will be the sacrifice.
What? Isolde, are you mad? Eamon would never allow this.
Either someone kills my son to destroy that thing inside him, or I give my life so my son can live. To me, the answer is clear.
Blood magic. How can more evil be of any help here? Two wrongs don't make a right.
It does seem like a sensible choice, with a willing participant.
Connor is blameless in this. He should not have to pay the price.
It's up to you, my friend. You know more about such things than I do, and it's your companion going into the Fade. The decision is yours.
There must be another way to enter the Fade.
You can find lyrium and more mages at the Circle of Magi, if they would even do it.
It's not far from here.
That is an excellent point. One of the treaties is also for the Circle of Magi, after all.
The tower is about a day's journey across the lake. You could attempt to get the mage's help.
But what will happen here? Connor will not remain passive forever.
Not take that chance.
Very well. I will keep Jowan here as a precaution. He says he wants to help, so he will keep an eye on Connor with us. Go to the tower quickly, then. The longer you are away, the greater the chances of disaster.
This should be easy enough.
Yeah, nice. Here. Okay. Gentlemen.
Enemies approach.
I've told you the only thing I can think of that might help. Until you make a decision, I think I should remain here. I can keep an eye on you, so to speak. If the demon... Really, I can warn these people. Really, this is the least I can do. Once this is over, you or they can decide what to do with me.
On it. On it.
Fuck you. Oh, God. Connor has spent his entire life at Redcliffe, and it's hardly surprising. The child's possessed the gift of magic. By law, he should have been taken to the Circle of Magi at the first sign. Abdicating his claim to Redcliffe, that sucks. Instead, the ball was kept out of public view, and his magic hushed up with disastrous results. All mages are beacons that attract the attention of fade spirits. Because of this, they are trained and tested by the Circle to ensure they can withstand attacks from malevolent fade creatures to seek entry into the waking world. Untrained Connor drew the attention of the powerful demon and tore the veil of thunder. Revenant. An entire unit of men all slain by one creature. I didn't believe it at first, your perfection, but it appears that it is so. You have a survivor, and while added, I guess his reign is pure exaggeration. It appears to be no simple skeleton. The descriptions of the creature's abilities were eerily similar to our brothers at Marinus Pell encountered almost a century ago. Men pulled through the air to secure themselves on the creature's blade and attacked so quickly that it was able to assault multiple opponents at once. No, your perfection. What we have here is indeed a revenant and nothing less. From a letter to Divine Amara III, 5/7 notes. A revenant is a corpse possessed by a demon of pride or of desire, making it amongst the most powerful possessed opponents that one can face. Many possess spells, most are armored and prefer the use of their martial talents. They are weak against physical attacks, but regenerate quickly and commonly use telekinesis to pull opponents into melee range if they try to flee. Revenants also have the ability to strike opponents from all they know. They had range if possible strike quickly. That is the only way to take such a creature down. And let's go back to this. Right. See the circus counter. Oh yeah. This does magic. This stuff. I mean, it's too much. Yeah. Yeah, friendly fire. Patron armor, slamming range. Yeah. She is a shapeshifter. I can't not give it to her. Yeah, well, we're coming back here.
Right.
Are you serious? Getting you. Mushroom. What can we get rid of? Gotta take it.
What do you need?
There's actually something.
Ask away.
Why have you remained a Templar beneath the Chantry?
Have you seen the uniform? It's not only stylish, but well made. I'm a sucker for good tailoring.
Blood Templars wore heavy plate mostly.
That's just in public. In private, we have these yellow and purple tunics, right? Much more comfortable, and you don't break the beds when you jump on them during a pillow fight.
And what's the real reason?
You don't really want to know about my being a Templar, do you? It's really quite boring. Poke, poke, poke. Tell me everything about your life, Alistair. All right, if you insist. It's not like we have anything better to do, right? The truth of the matter is that I did hate going to the monastery. The initiates from poor families thought I put on airs, while the noble ones called me a bastard and ignored me. I felt like Al-Eamon had cast me off, unwanted, and I was determined to be bitter. But I took some solace in the training itself, I guess. I was actually quite good at it.
What did you enjoy about it?
The education, mostly, but also the discipline. You need to have a disciplined mind in order to use the abilities we have. It was difficult, but rewarding. I never really felt at home anywhere, though, until I joined the Grey Wardens. And Duncan felt my Templar abilities might be useful for when we encountered Darkspawn magic, so I kept it up. What about you? Do you have anywhere you consider home?
I guess I'm a Grey Warden now. I think
It is. I didn't know you felt that way. We won't always be traveling like this, you know. Once the war is over, once the Blight is... well, a time will come when we'll have to think about having a real home again. Although that seems like a far ways off. And I suppose the Grey Wardens are gone for good. Either way.
they can be removed.
I suppose you're right. We can create new Grey Wardens, but we'll never get back those we lost. I wonder if it would ever feel the same. Anyhow, now I've sidetracked us. We'd better get back to what we're supposed to be doing right now. This is my mother's amulet. It has to be. But why isn't it broken? Where did you find it?
In the room we're in regular counselor's study.
Oh, the Arl study? Then he must have found the amulet after I threw it at the wall. And he repaired it and kept it. I don't understand. Why would he do that?
Maybe he meant to give it back to you. Maybe you mean more to him than you think.
I guess you could be right. We never really talked that much. And then the way I left... Thank you. I mean it. I thought I'd lost this to my own stupidity. I'll need to talk to him about this if he recovers from his... when he recovers, that is. I wish I'd had this a long time ago. Did you remember me mentioning it? Wow. Huh. I'm more used to people not really listening when I go on about things.
Or did you say... did you say something?
Ho, ho, ho. See this gesture I'm making? Can you hear that?
That's funny.
Let's get started.
There are many lords and ladies in Valrayo. And I mean that literally. I mean this literally. Once the system of noble titles in our list was Labyrinthine. There were barons and baroness, and baroness and baronet, and sir barons, and squad of others, each with his own origins and his own comparison. Arlesian the Arlesian aristocracy is ancient and much given to the competition. All the nobility played the grand game, as it is known, whether they wish to or not. It is a game of competition and patronage, where moves are made with the rules and scandals. No gentle game is, more blood has been drawn as a result of the grand game than any war the Orlesians have fun. Of this I am assured by almost every gentleman here. As far as the titles went, everything changed with the coming of Emperor Draken, who established the Orlesian Empire as it exists now, who created the Chantry. There is no more venerated figure in our land. In Valrayu, the statue of Draken stands as tall as the statue of Andraste. Draken determined that the grand game was tearing our lands apart, so he abolished all the titles besides his own in Lord and Lady. I am told with some twittering amusement that this action counterlords and ladies collected unofficial titles are then official, such as the exalted patron of Tassus Play or honored to the champion of Tremis. It is a headache to remember such titles, and one wins dormant at the balls must rattle them off as each guest enters the room. The aristocracy is different from feudality in other ways as well. Our Lasians' right to rule steals directly from the maker. There exists neither the concept by merit nor the slightest notion of rebellion. If one is not known, one aspires to be, or at least aspires to be in the good graces of another, and if ever watches for a way to enter the patronage of those placed in the grand game. And then there are the masks and the cosmetics. I've not seen so much paint since the Kindles at Higher. That is another story. From beyond the frostback, Barbane Terror, West Hill, 9 to the train. We do have a flight now.
Flowers? For me? They smell lovely, and there's something so familiar about them. These were my mother's flowers. She would sprinkle the dry petals amongst her clothes. Oh, they smell just like her. Thank you so much.
called? Speak then.
What did you mean by human?
Perhaps if humans sought wisdom beyond the walls of chantries, they might find it now and then.
Fair. True. Because of the answer.
A pity that only your dead are enlightened.
Fine. Where do you find wisdom?
Try looking for it. Wisdom is like breath. You need it, but no other can give you theirs.
Where is it find it then?
It's everywhere. In every moment of eternity, there is a chance to find it. You have only to reach for it. There is little point in pursuing this. We should move on. As you wish.